Currently, what President William Ruto has said through his decision regarding his cabinet will shock you, ladies and gentlemen. You will not believe it. Let us listen to what Ruto said when he was speaking at a meeting that brought together UDA and ODM leaders in Naivasha. Then I will explain by analyzing what Ruto's sentiments mean politically here in Kenya when it comes to his administration. Here is Ruto making this announcement in public.
It was not difficult for John Mbadi here when he went to Treasury. It was not difficult for him to understand and to explain what we were doing. And he has done it better than any other person. Let us give credit where it's due. Honestly, we have had 2 CSs in this administration at the National Treasury, right? You all agree, either by virtue of him being a former member of parliament, either because he understands the nuances of politics and public engagement. CS Mbadi has distinguished himself in a very significant way and explained to the people of Kenya what we are doing. And so has every CS. I must congratulate all of them. You know, especially those of us who are not members of parliament, I know may not be easy, who are not former members of parliament, to navigate the public space.
That is William Ruto. As you continue watching, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, please consider subscribing by smashing the subscribe button that is down here. Once you are done, remember to turn on the notification bell so that at the moment we upload a new video clip, you'll be notified that Mount Kenya Media has uploaded a new video clip to watch. Remember to share our content once you are done with the watching by sharing our links. Without wasting your time, back to our political analysis. Ruto decided to single out Treasury Cabinet Secretary John Mbadi, who joined his government through ODM as an expert, praising him as the only cabinet secretary who understands his work, and has performed well while leaving out the other cabinet secretaries, This could mean that he does not recognize the performance of the other cabinet secretaries in his government, and that many of them could be shown the door at any time in his government, because this job is not promising. So by failing to acknowledge the work of the others at the cabinet secretaries, this means a lot. Now the question we are asking ourselves, does this mean Ruto has already decided to fire them because of he has not acknowledged what other cabinet secretaries are doing? I want to put this into perspective so that we can really understand what do Ruto's remarks mean politically. Number one, some cabinet secretaries, ministers, could be shown the door. How? As you all know, the so-called broad-based government, which is under the leadership of Ruto, includes cabinet secretaries from ODM political party, as well as others associated with former President Uhuru Kenyatta. Those who entered the government, those who joined Ruto's government through ODM include Opiyo Wandayi, former Mombasa Governor Hassan Joho, former Kakamega Governor Wycliffe Oparanya, and John Mbadi, while others associated with Uhuru Kenyatta, who is the former president here in Kenya, include Lee Kinyanjui, William Kabogo, and the other one is Mutahi Kagwe. So if John Mbadi is the only one Ruto believes has performed well in his government, what does it mean? That means others could eventually be dismissed, That is why Ruto was praising what John Mbadi is doing in his administration. Number two, what does it mean? Number two, Mbadi's request may have been accepted by Ruto. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you remember what Mbadi said before. Mbadi had previously asked President William Ruto that if Ruto forms the government again in 2027, he should nominate or rather appoint him as his cabinet secretary in his government. Actually, it was a request. John Mbadi requested William Ruto to consider him in his next administration. So Mbadi had also indicated that while other cabinet secretaries may resign from Ruto's government to contest for various political positions here in Kenya, in the upcoming elections, he would remain in government and would not seek any elective opposition. That is what Mbadi said himself in public. And we all know that he's not ready to resign from Ruto's government for rather to contest for an elective position. Could this mean that Ruto has accepted Mbadi's request, to continue working with him in his government? Hii inaonyesha vile anampenda kufanya kazi katika serikali yake. There are also rumors that some cabinet secretaries who may leave Ruto's government to join politics include Alice Wahome. Actually, Alice Wahome serves as the cabinet secretary for Lands and Ruto's administration. She has interest of becoming the governor in Murang'a County, to fight Irungu Kang'ata in the next general elections. Mutahi Kagwe is eyeing for Nyeri County governorship position, William Kabogo, Lee Kinyanjui, among others. So most of these leaders are from Mlima Kenya region. Could this mean, ladies and gentlemen, that some of these cabinet secretaries might eventually join former impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua in an attempt to consolidate the Mount Kenya region ahead of the next general elections 2027 and challenge Ruto's UDA political party? Because what we all know, there is no way you can win in Mlima Kenya without using Rigathi Gachagua's political party, DCP. So expect these cabinet secretaries at the moment they resign to contest for an elective position in Mlima Kenya, they have to join Rigathi Gachagua. Without joining Rigathi Gachagua, watakunywa maji tu. So according to you, ladies and gentlemen, do you agree with Ruto that the only cabinet secretary who has performed well is John Mbadi? According to your own understanding, do you agree with Ruto that cabinet secretary John Mbadi has performed well as compared to other cabinet secretaries? Write your answer in the comment section below so that we can know what you really think politically. Ladies and gentlemen, let's meet in the next video. But if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, here we don't sugarcoat. We always put news as it is. Please consider subscribing by smashing the subscribe button that is down here. Once you are done, remember to turn on the notification bell so that the moment we upload any video clip, you'll be notified that Mount Kenya Media has uploaded a new video clip to watch. Remember to share our content always with our WhatsApp groups and on Facebook. That is the only way we can continue building this channel of ours, Mount Kenya Media. Let's meet in the next video. Bye bye.